Hi, peeps. I'm Auriel Grace, and this is a spiritual show. And tonight we're talking numbers. Yes, numerology, resonance, and birthday numbers. So, what's your birthday? All right. So, um, I've got a couple announcements to make, and then we're going to start. So get your pens and pencils ready because we're going to do your birthdays. So for those of you, that already know how to do numerology, we're going to be talking about that. Yeah, we'll talk about your destiny numbers. It's fun to talk about it, and it's also fun to learn what it is so that you have some insight into yourself, right? Okay. All right. So Theo and I are working on a project for the next couple of years, and it's called World Awake Inc. And World Awake Inc. is for spiritual care practitioners. It's also for clergy members, students, and like wellness people like massage therapists, cranial sacral people, access bars. There's a great directory there, and we're starting to do classes. In fact, I think in April, doing a numerology class there. And that one is free and open to the public. So if you got my newsletter, you saw that. Okay. So I'm doing $50 Friday on Friday, 3/31. So if you want an appointment, please uh, send me an email at a gang of girls inc at gmail.com. So $50 Friday is intuitive reading and energy work session for 45 minutes. All right, so I am doing individual Reiki classes. So if you are not a Reiki one, you want to be a Reiki one, send me an email and we'll get you set up for that. Okay, the Reiki classes include a workbook that I'm going to email to you and your certificate as well. So you'll get your attunement too. It'll be fun. I love doing Reiki attunements. All right. So I did do a series of videos with the with the numbers. So I did each number individually, and you can find it on YouTube at Auriel Grace. All right, that's my handle, and it's if you look for the playlist, it's a numerology playlist, and this will go up on that playlist as well. Because a lot of you have asked me about angel numbers and you've asked me about master numbers. And so I did a series of those this month. If you haven't seen them, they're on Facebook and they're also on YouTube. All right, so you could go check that out as well after the show if you want more information about the numbers and kind of how they work, right? So when I was learning numerology, just a while back ago, there were no angel numbers. We didn't have angel numbers. So I don't really refer to them as angel numbers. I I see them as sequential, like they're sequential numbers that happen that have a resonance because every time we say something, every sound that we make is a vibration or resonance and it goes out, right? And so math and music have their own resonance, they have their own tones. And it's really exciting. It is. So, what I want to do is, as we're going along, for those of you who are listening right now, put your birthdays in the comments. All right. Only your birthdays, like the numbers. Like my birthday is 11/6/65. And so put that in the comments and we'll look at your numbers and see what they add up to and see where you are as far as numerology and your destiny goes. All right, I'll repeat this again a couple more times, but If you are listening right now, and you are, I can see that. Put your numbers in the comments box and I'll see them and we'll add them up. All right. All right. So when I do my numerology for my birthday, it comes out as an 11. So that is a master number. Now, as far as numerology goes, um, numerology considers 11, 22, and 33 the master numbers. Those are the master numbers. I got it, Deb. Rock on. So those three numbers, that's what they consider master numbers. All of the other numbers that follow afterwards are numbers that can assist you with like uh on your path. Okay. And so if you're seeing sequential numbers, write them down. All right. Write them down. All right. So Deb's got her birthday up. So we'll do Deb's really quick. So Deb's is 12, 22, 56. So it's 3, 4. So it's 7, 10. I need my handy pen and a piece of paper here. Okay. So we've got 3, 4, and then all right, 7, 8, 18, 23. All right, 23. That's 5. All right, Deb. So you are a 5. All right. So fives, and you'll like this when we get to 55 and 5,000 and 5,555. Five is the number of freedom. What? It is. It's a number of freedom. It is the number that we search for, like freedom on all levels. And that is 5. So that means like we're always working towards that great expansion, that way of living. And like when, in your life, look at what has happened and how you've been able to break free of things and also experience your freedom. Okay. Okay, Deb, is it 12, 22, 56, or is it 2, 22, 56? Because you got some twos in there. Hey, Iris. So let me know if the 2, 22, 56 is your. Okay, it's 2. All right, so 2, 2, 5, 6. Let's. Oh, okay, so you're an 8, and you've got those twos in there. Wow. When I look at birth dates, I always look at the numbers that are constant. So you have 3 twos in here. So if I broke it down, you have 2, which is the number for harmony, 22, which is the divine architect, and 222 is extreme tranquility, harmony, peacemaker, and all that other good stuff. So that's the first part of your destiny number. Your destiny number in total comes out as an 8. So 8 is the number for power and money. So it's about empowerment, it's about balancing karma, and it's about money, like how you create money. What is your foundation and your structure? So, and the emphasis that you put on it. Okay, so if you have birthdays, put them in the comments and we'll go over your numbers as I'm going over numbers. Because I have some numbers to go over with you. So like I was saying, The master numbers are 11, 22, and 33. Those are the master numbers. 44, 55, 66, 77, 90, 88, and 99 are sequential numbers, and they do hold a resonance, which is high. So we're going to go over them because um, the first three are the ones that um, really probably will come into your name or come into your birthday, and they are things to pay attention to. So when you see sequential numbers like in Deb's birthday, 222, pay attention. It's like, since I have been doing this numerology thing this past month, I have been seeing 444, 111, 1111. I've been seeing like 1212. I've seen, I've been seeing threes like 333, 33, so when you see those numbers, really think about like what is it that you've been thinking about? What what is it that's been on your mind, or what have you been intending for? Right? Okay. So a lot of people put a lot of like importance on these numbers. You know, I think that all of the numbers are important: the singles, the doubles, the triples, and the quadruples. They all carry great resonance. And so we're going to look at the 11. And I've talked about 11s a lot. And because a lot of people are always asked, well, what does 1111 mean? Well, okay, let's look at it. But this is just 11. All right. So, um, so we've got 11. So seeing everyone as your equal, like everybody is your brother and sister. Everyone is who they are, and being able to accept them as who they are, allowing them to be the person that they are. Because sometimes we can't, we got to pick, right? And picking on people is not good, or trying to improve them. Like, I've met a lot of people, they meet somebody that they really think they're great and everything, but I know I'm the person that can improve them. Well, if you think you need to improve somebody, you need to back off and really look at yourself first. So, 11 is having the ability to connect with a higher source, your higher self, the creator, your spirit guides, and angels for wisdom. All right. So an 11 is confident in using their intuitive abilities, their healing abilities. They're usually like psychics, and they use that ability to assist others. So that is an 11. So look at your name. I put a link in the description box for the numerology show that I did like a couple years ago, and it shows you how to do your name numerology. And so you can go through and look at that and see if you come up with any of these master numbers in there. All right, so 22 is the most powerful master number. All right, it is, the reason why is because it is like the divine architect. It is the resonance of someone being able to build by through intention, and they are able to create, those people that are able to create these huge foundations, and um, they're the ones that create great structure for this. So look around. Who are our great builders? Who are the ones that are our great creators? And who are the ones that actually interact with their community and find out what their community needs and builds that, right? So they're the ones that are really great examples that a lot of people are attracted to them. They're just like, you know, these are the guys and gals that are the wowzers. They're the ones that just are these great creators. And you're looking at them, you're like, how the heck did they do that? Well, they thought of it. And their thoughts became words, their words became physicality, right? And all of it is from them. Like their idea is from within them and it is heartfelt. So look around at our people that are doing that right now. Those are our 22s. They're awesome, right? Okay. So number 33 is a master teacher. So good examples of the master teacher are Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Einstein. So these are great examples of teachers. They're master teachers, so they will master their subject, right? They're going to master what they know, what they're learning, so that they can teach it and they can teach it fully and completely. And they are heartfelt in doing it and they're really able to connect with people on a higher level. And so that's the number 33. All right. So if you do have a birth date, you want us to do the numbers for your birthday, put them in the comments and we'll go over your birthday with you. All right. Because the birthday is the destiny number. And even after the show, if you want to do that, go ahead and do it. And I'll go back and look at the numbers and write down what they mean. Okay. All right. So, number 44. Number 44 is go big or go home. That's number 44. Number 44 is a great manifester. They are the great manifestors. They're the ones that if they say something, they can create it and they are really high resonance. They're really fun to be with and they can assist you with building whatever it is that you are building, whatever intention you're creating. They're great and they're great at running energy, right? So we used to do these big intention circles and there were definitely 44s in these intention circles because things were happening. We were able to create so many things, and that is like the 44. So they're not influenced by others. They're the ones that really come from their core. And so they bring it out, right? So that is a 44. Go big or go home. All right. So 55. All right. So 55, right? We talked about 5. 5 is number of freedom. 55 are free spirited adventurers. They are the ones that are like always in the act of discovering. They're the ones that like go around and you never know like if they're going to show up at your house. You never know what type of adventure they've had. You never know like what discovery they've made, either within themselves or outside of themselves. They're the ones that really truly rock the house as far as like coming and visiting you and having great stories, right? Of their adventures. So the 55s. The 66 is an awesome one because it is like seeing the oneness within your being. Seeing that like all of your bodies, like your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body, and your emotional body, seeing that as all one and treating that as one, right? It's like our doctors have forgotten that we're this being that has all these things going on. And if more doctors saw that we're 66s, we'd be in a lot better shape, I think. So 66 is the number for seeing the oneness within you. That includes your higher self and anything that you are like connected to. So seeing that. 66s are great at influencing peace, tranquility. They're great at creating sacred space. So they're really, really good at that kind of stuff. Okay. Hi, Michael Ann. Oh, I'm going to write down your birthday right now. All right. So it's 4. All right. 4, 5, 10, 19. Ooh, let me make sure I got this right. I just need to make sure I got your 4. Okay. 4, 12, 4, 5, 7, 8, 13. Oh, girl. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 13, 22. Wow. Michael Ann. I hope you just heard the 22 number because that's what you got, girl. You are a 22. So you are a divine architect. So work with that energy, because you have such sweet plans if you win the lottery. And oh, by the way, have I showed you the lottery tickets? Okay. So speaking of numbers, I don't know why this happened, but I'm going to put this up on screen right now. So if you can screenshot this, do it. These are the numbers of the lottery that are played that come up over and over and over again. So if you can screenshot this, screenshot it now and play these numbers. All right. When I was doing the numerology thing, I was like, this came up in an article. Some scientists like researched this, and I thought it was really cool. So use these numbers: 22, 11, 9, 10, 18, and 24, 14, 17, 10, 31, and 38. That's it. All right. Use those numbers to help you out. Build it up. Michael Ann, use those numbers, girl. You're 22. You got this. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie's got hers down too. Okay, so what is it? Yours, Bonnie? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Um, Bonnie's an 8. Okay, Bonnie, it's all about power and money, girl. Power and money. So, and how you use it. So remember that, okay? You're welcome, Michael Ann. You got this, girl. So follow those lottery numbers, all of you. I want to know if you win the lottery. That would be so awesome. Like, it would be the greatest thing. Okay, so We're on number okay, so we're still on number 66. All right. So 66 are the influencers of tranquility, peace, and harmony. Can I put the numbers back up, Iris? Yeah. Let me hold on. Oops. There it is. All right. So let me see if I can there. Is that better? Yeah, I got it. They're up now, Iris. All right. So um these are the people, 66s are the ones that are influencers of tranquility, peace, and harmony. So they're the ones that will attract that, and they will attract people to teach them how to work from their hearts, you know, and how to communicate that energy of tranquility, peace, and harmony. Okay, so that's a 66. 77, we're talking about the lottery. All right, so you're welcome, Iris. So 77s, all forms of sevens. Okay, so whenever I go to Vegas, there's always that slot machine, right? That has the sevens on it. So I love playing that because I like seeing those red sevens come up. That's fun for me. So 77 is is the lucky number. It's like if you are seeing 77, you're seeing that, that luck is coming your way. Get ready because the universe is ready to show you some prosperity and abundance. So if you're seeing sequential sevens, watch out. All right. So the other thing that it helps you with too is connecting to your inner wisdom. So when that prosperity and abundance comes in, you have the ability to use it wisely, right? So make sure that that 77 comes in. And 77s can also express wisdom. Like they can express their inner wisdom in a way that people can understand it, which is really awesome because a lot of times we will think of something and we'll be like, our tongues get tied, like, oh my God, what? So, but 77s don't have a problem with helping people with their inner wisdom and also communicating their own inner wisdom, which is really awesome. All right. So now we're at 88. So if you're seeing sequential eights, put your seatbelt on, put it on. Okay. So one, eights are infinity, right? So it's all about infinite balance. It's all about creating that balance and being an example of balance, right? So you've learned from the eight about power and money, right? Empowerment, how to use your power, how to create something with your prosperity and abundance. The 88 teaches us about karma, really. Like if you're seeing 88s, check out your life, who you are connected to, and how you are balancing things out. Because sometimes we resist people, and we resist people because there's this feeling of like, "Ugh," and it may be that you just need to acknowledge them, be kind to them, right? Okay. So we want to do that. We want to be a good example of that balance and being, again, allowing people to be who they are, being who they are. And that is a great way to create balance. You are who you are. right? And a lot of times, once they get to a certain age, they're not really going to change that much. Okay. So, on the breakdown of the 88 is a 44, who is what? Our go big and go home, right? So, we want to remember that as we're looking at that 88 and the eights are coming up for us. Okay. All right. So, 99. All right. So 99 is a completion of a cycle. It is also a karmic number. All right. This 99 people are usually in service. So they're usually our spiritual advisors, they're priests, they're monks, they're our sisters, the nuns. Um, they're the people who serve us. So they could even be like the ambulance driver. They could be our policemen, our firemen. They're the people that serve the community. They are in service. All right. So if you are seeing 99s, you may have to check what you do for your community. What are you doing for your community? How do you assist it? Right? So for my community, this is what I do. I do these videos. Like um I teach. I do different things to help people. Um like the lottery numbers. I could have kept those lottery numbers to myself, but no, I want everybody to win the lottery. so so that's one of the things that I do. So 99s are in service. And a lot of times they are truly focusing on their ascension. They are starting that path of really just like honing in on improving themselves from within so that will show up as they grow, learn, and share their inner wisdom. So the 99 is a completion. It's a completion of a cycle. It is a karmic number. And it is really awesome because, hey, with that karmic number, right, you're able to like balance a lot of stuff that maybe you wouldn't have balanced before. So if you're seeing 99, think about that. Like, where are you within your being, your spiritual being, and what are you doing for your community? What have you done for your community? Right? So that's 99 energy. Okay, so I'm going to take a minute. Who has birth dates? Who has birth dates? Those are your destiny numbers. Those are the numbers that is the lesson that you came in to learn. It's your part of your destiny. So that's why the birth date is so important because you want to know, like, okay, what am I in for? What am I doing? And when I first learned about numerology, I did the numerology for my kids, because I wanted to know, like, okay, what are they in for? So that I could support them as they grew up. And when you do numerology and you break down if you break down your names, you break down the consonants, you break down the vowels, you do a full on numerology thing. You'll see what you need to work on, the lessons that you have learned, the lessons that you're learning now, and the resonance that you're working with at this time. So as you are moving through your day and you're seeing things and you're seeing numbers, you know, think about like, what do the numbers mean? And what do they mean for you? And do you resonate with them? Because everything that we say is a resonance. It just goes out into the world. It's like if you ever go to the mall, I do this at the mall. It's sometimes or at Walmart. Like you're walking through Walmart, you're like, getting your shopping done, and you walk through this aisle and you're like, "Oh," when you when you get through, that maybe something happened in that aisle or maybe somebody wasn't feeling good in that aisle and you're like, yuck. And like then you walk to another aisle and you feel the energy of that aisle. And maybe there was a kid playing in that aisle and they were having a great time and the aisle feels really good, you know. So that is a resonance, it's a vibration. You're picking up on someone else's resonance or vibration. So when you're out and about, really pay attention to the resonance and like connect it with this resonance of numerology because those are resonance or vibrations. It's how they make you feel, right? Okay. All right. So that's what this is, the numerology show. If you want to learn more about the numbers and that, you can go over to YouTube, hop, skip, and jump over there. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel at Auriel Grace. And you can go through the playlist because I go up to like 9,999. I think that's where I ended. So and that way you can listen to like the other numbers and how like they they expand. They expand upon themselves, you know, and maybe that will help you. And if you've been seeing sequential numbers, check them out, look it up. There's lots of websites, lots of information about numerology. All right. So whether you call them angel numbers or sequential numbers, they're numbers and they have meaning. All right. All right. So we're gonna have some pretty awesome shows next month in May. I think we're going to Ireland like next month for our sacred sites. And I am going to be like looking at female goddesses that represent spring or that can encourage us with springtime. We'll be talking some flowers and some crystals as well. So it'll be very fun for us. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, hop over to my website, check it out and sign up because I've got all kinds of fun classes and stuff like that coming up. All right. So have a wonderful week. Thank you for spending time with me. It's always fun Sunday nights. And keep your heart open and align with the energy of love. I'll see you next week. Bye.